Hi everyone, welcome to practice. I'm Kimberly. For today I have a continuous flow. It's a heart pumping practice. It's good for those days you just want to come to your mat, get the circulation moving, and just drop into some repetitive movements. If you enjoy today's practice, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can leave me any questions or comments in the comment box below. I love to hear from you. Okay, so let's begin in a seated position, hands to knees. And just let your pelvis anchor you down. Take a full breath in. Sigh the breath out. We're going to start by building heat through kapalbhati breath. So interlace your fingers and feel long through the spine as you push your palms up. And starting here, full breath in through the nose. And that sharp exhale through the nose, and just continue through at your own pace. Just building heat as we start, toning the abdomen, that forceful breath out, the diaphragm snapping back. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, hold it in. Tuck the chin, lift the pelvic floor. And then sigh the breath out and just take the hands now behind the back. Open the chest. And then here we go. Let's do roughly 30 rounds. Kapalbhati. Take a breath in, hold it in. You can tuck the chin and lift the pelvic floor. And then sigh the breath out and just find some shoulder rolls here. And then side stretch over to the right. Full breath in. And then take it over to the left. And then keep that connection to your core. Let's come right to tabletop. Curl the back toes under and hover your knees. And then draw the shoulders out of the jawline as you lift your belly. Just warming up the quads. Grip the mat with your fingertips. And then just bring your knees down. Find cow pose. Inhale, melt the heart. Round your spine. Inhale, find neutral. Right leg back, left arm forward as you lift your belly. Scoop it in and up. Hand down, knee down, second side. Left leg back, right arm forward. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands and knees down. Come back to hover. Now a little hop back to plank. Hop forward to hover. Bring the knees down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round cat. Right leg back, left arm forward. Inhale. Bring it down, second side, bird dog. Keep hugging the center line. Hand down, knee down, come to hover. And then hop back to plank. Hop forward to hover. Keep the knees hovering. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Now sit back towards your heels, but then broaden the clavicles. Look forward. And then work the legs straight for downward facing. And you can pedal out your legs there. And just draw into Ujjayi, that smooth, steady breath in and out through the nose. And we're gonna start here through some repetitive movement to warm up the body. From your down dog, reach your right leg up. On your exhale, step it between your hands. And then come into a low lunge with the left knee right under the hip. So it's a more compact low lunge. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Bring your thumbs to your heart, come halfway forward and push off your right foot, come right up to crane. And then we'll take it right back down, just tap the left knee down, and then take it into warrior three, halfway forward. So that's our cycle. Low lunge, just tapping the knee, inhale up to crane, low lunge to warrior three. Let's do 4 more. Low lunge, hug the hips in, crane. Low lunge, inhale, warrior three. 3 more. Inhale, crane. Low lunge, warrior three. Twice more. And you might use a forceful breath out like kapalbhati. Just a tap back into the belly, support. Warrior three. Come to modified side plank from there. Right leg back. Inhale. Step forward to low lunge, right to crane, exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Modified side plank. Inhale. Step forward, crane. Exhale. Tap the left knee, low lunge. Warrior three. Tap the left knee, modified side plank. So those 3 movements. Crane, inhale. To low lunge. To warrior three. To modified side plank. Crane, low lunge, warrior three, modified side plank. Last one. From your modified side plank, come to tabletop. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Just notice the difference between the 2 sides. Feel more connected through the breath and the movement. And then second side, stretch your left leg up, inhale, step it between. Come to your shorter low lunge, 90-degree bend of the knees, arms up. And then start to lean forward. We're gonna push through the left heel, lift the back knee and stand right upright to crane. And then come halfway forward and take it back to just tapping the knee. And then halfway forward, warrior three. Low lunge tap. Push off, crane, low lunge tap, warrior three. 4 more, keep firming left hip in, low lunge, crane. Feel the footprint of the left foot, low lunge, warrior three. 3 more, see how precise you can make the movements without them becoming too rigid. Twice more. One more before we add on. So from your warrior three, you'll step back to low lunge and bring your right hand down. Modified side plank. Inhale. Step it forward. Crane. Exhale. Low lunge tap, warrior three, modified side plank. Sweep it back, open up. Step it forward, Crane. Tap the knee, warrior three. Modified side plank, inhale. Crane, exhale. Tap the knee, warrior three. Tap the knee, modified side plank. Twice more. Pick it up, thigh to chest. Tap the knee, warrior three. Last one, modified side plank, inhale. Crane pose. Tap the knee, warrior three. Take it back, open up. All right, nicely done. Downward facing. You might pivot the heels or just wag your tail. Walk your hands to your feet, right at the back of the mat. Let's take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Fold forward. Grab opposite elbows. You might bend your knees a little or a lot. Just lengthen the breath as well as the low back here. Hamstrings. Any variation of the arms. And then release your hands. Soften the knees and rise up to stand. Reach the arms up. Thumbs to heart. Stretch your arms back to the sky. Take a full breath. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale, Ardha. Walk it out right to plank. And then to the belly. And point your toes back. We're going to set up for cobra. So roll your shoulder heads on the back body. Retract the shoulder blades and then firm down through your pubic bone. On your inhale, lift from the back of the heart. Exhale and lower. One more, shoulders back. Inhale, curl up. And exhale, lower. Now, finding the support of the core and legs. I'm going to take on a variation here. Curl your toes under and keep grounding through the legs. On our inhale, we're going to lift through the chest. Maybe not as high as the toes stay curled under. Maybe float the hands. And then bring that down. Push up through your belly and legs to find chaturanga, but keep your chest broad. Lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Maybe float the hands. Exhale, chaturanga. Broad chest, lower down. Cobra, hover maybe if it feels okay. Lower chaturanga, lift up. 3 more. Cobra. Strong legs and belly, chaturanga. So you've already set up the chest. The tricky part is keeping it broad and open and just lift up halfway. 1 more, inhale. Chaturanga. Take it up to plank. Split the mat apart. Down dog or child's pose. Take it back. Nicely done. And then come right back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale, look to your hands. And exhale, step or hop, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. Fold forward, exhale, pull the belly in. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Step your right leg back, exhale. Frame your left foot. And push through the left foot as you come up to crescent lunge. Take your left hand to your hip and then side bend to your left. Hug the skin of the left hip back. And if you soften the right knee, you can dig a little deeper into the right side body. Now inhale, come upright, crescent, halfway forward, and hook your thumbs behind your back. Now lift your upper arms, hug the skin of the left hip back, and keep gathering your low belly. Broaden the clavicles as you split your thumbs apart. And then take your arms overhead, keep the angle of the torso. Do that same thing, lift your upper arms, split the thumbs, lengthen your sitting bones behind you. Push through that left foot as you come up, and then open into a cactus shape of the arms. Take an inhale. Standing splits, exhale, fold over the left leg. Feel free to roll your right hip open, bend the knee, circle the ankle. But hug the skin of the left hip up and lengthen the left side body. And then square off your hip and turn the right toes down. Feel the internal rotation of the right leg as you fold forward. And just let the head go there for a moment. Firm your thighs to the midline. Now we're going to take a vinyasa. You can step back, maybe hop the left foot back an inch or so, high in the ball of the foot, and imagine you're splitting the mat apart, just like we did with the thumb hook of our hands. So you broaden the upper back as you plug your arms in the socket. And then lean forward, maybe little hops, kick heel to butt. If you can take it up, get some balance there. Find your L. Heel to butt or legs straight up. Straight up and down. And then take it through your flow. Take a full breath, downward dog. Now stretch your right leg up, bend your knee, open the hip, but lift through the left side body. Left hip crease back. Come high in the ball, your left foot, shift left shoulder over wrist, and then flip your dog, take it over. Feel supported from the left shoulder blade, wrapping under the left side ribs. Look towards the right pinky. And then come to side plank, pivot to the blade edge of left foot. Now I want you to find a tree leg, but detach the right heel. Draw your frontal hip bones in towards one another, and then lift your right knee up as you lift through that whole left side. And then keep pushing through the left foot, left hand. Slow as you can, draw your right knee to your chest. Keep pushing, then step, heel down. Bring your left knee down, low lunge, hug in of thighs, back through belly. Then maybe draw a line back. And then standing forward, fold, left foot meets right. Inhale and lengthen, hips back, heart forward. Exhale and fold. Chair pose, bend your knees. Let's take it thumbs to heart, twist to your right, left elbow, right thigh. Draw the outer hips back, especially the left thigh. Inner groin back so the knees stay aligned. Maybe open the arms. Drop the hips, lift the heart. Take a full breath in. Hips stay low, thumbs to heart, come to center, breath out. Take an inhale here. Thumbs to heart, twist to your left. Push knee to elbow, suck your left shoulder back. Lift your low belly. Feel free to stay or open the arms, full breath in. Hug inner to outer knee, thumbs to heart. Come to center, take a breath here. Fold forward, breath out. Inhale, lengthen. Step your left leg back. Inhale for crescent lunge. Little softening of the back knee, lengthen the low back. And then right hand to thigh, side bend to your right. Dig into the left side body. As the right shin and knee travel forward, hug your right hip crease back. Like you're getting longer through that right leg. Take another inhale. Come upright. Halfway forward, hook your thumbs. Lift the upper arms and draw the bottom tips of your shoulder blades into the heart. Arms overhead, keep the angle. Lift the biceps, break the chain, soften the neck. From the back of the heart, inhale, come up. Cactus the arms, keep lifting the heart. And then right to standing splits, fold over the thigh. Feel free to roll your left hip open, circle the ankle. Just feel the weight of the head, the shoulder girdle off the ribs. And then come back to neutral. Look back at your left toes. Roll the inner thigh up. Turn the toes down. Hug the skin of the right hip crease away from your right ankle. And then plant the palms high in the ball of the foot. And keep the shape of the legs. You're gonna lean the weight forward and hop off your right foot, kick your butt. 2 to 3 of those. The chest broad, so you can stick it right to chaturanga. Take it through your flow. And then stretch your left leg high, bend the knee and open the hip. But lift through the right side body as you roll inner to outer shoulder. High in the ball of the right foot, stack it up for wild thing. Lift the heart, look towards the left pinky. Inhale, come back to your center, side plank. Detach left foot, think tree leg. Lift the right hip, left knee as high as you can. Keep pushing through the right foot. Start to square your chest. Grab the shin if needed, or hover. And then land, back knee down, low lunge. Hug in, lift up. And exhale, standing forward, fold. Take an inhale there and lengthen. Feet hip width apart. Exhale, fold heavy. Get your hands under your feet. Let's find Padahastasana. Inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale and fold. Now let the weight of the brain, the head, drop into the top of the skull. Create space between the discs. Softening of the jaw. Release the hands. Take an inhale, flat back. And then exhale, vinyasa, step or hop. Downward facing. Bring your knees down for a moment. Find child's pose or sit upright. In this next flow cycle, we're going to work a little more repetition and some heart pumping intervals. So take them or leave them. It's all good. Downward facing dog. Ripple forward to plank. And then 6 mountain climbers. And then chaturanga, maybe float that leg. And then 6 mountain climbers. Chaturanga. Keep going. Shoulders over wrists the whole time. You might come back to that kapalbhati, pumping of the breath. Forcefully, sharply. Take your left leg up and back. And just pause there. Scissor leg plank. I'm going to take the knee under and over. Keep your shoulders over your wrists, but I want you to see how far you can slide your toes of the fingertips. Try to get them in line or forward. Keep the right toes curled under. Now hug the skin of your left hip back as you draw your rib cage out the pelvis. So plug shoulders back, lift your belly. Soften the neck. And now just drop your left hip down. Keep the right toes curled under. You might soften the left knee. This is kind of like a half pigeon stretch. Maybe you walk the hands out to the left. Do you find a little more length through the right side? If it feels good, bring your elbows down or just stay higher up. But keep working the skin of the left hip underneath you and the chest as broad as you can. Not staying too long, just one more full breath. Come back upright onto the hands. And then we're gonna anchor through the left hip. So bend that knee as much as you need to. So as you lean forward, you can free up your hands. And then float the right leg. And now lift the knee up as you sit upright, but lift your chest without setting the foot down. Bring the foot in front, that thigh, maybe sweep your arms to the right, lift the low back, and then slow motion will internally rotate as you take it back, but don't set the foot down. Square your chest, but lift it up. Again, open side of mat, lift the knee as high as you can, and take the foot forward, sweep the arms, and then take the leg back, internally rotating, but then lift the chest. So you really feel that right side body. Take the knee up, externally rotate, but don't set it down. Take the knee in, extend the leg back, lift the chest. One more forward, and then set the foot down. Good. Scoot your left heel in towards that sits bone. So we're in half Lord of the Fish. Interlace around the shin. Drop your right hip. But then push through the right foot to lift the left hip. Lean forward and just step back to crescent lunge. Lift the torso up. And then straighten both legs. Inhale. Come back to tapping the back knee. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. Twice more, up. And tap. Last one, up. And tap. Lift up. And then thumbs to heart. Scoop the belly in. Now twist, left elbow, right thigh. As you draw the chest forward, roll the heart open. And take the skin of the hip, right hip back. And we're gonna come back to the hips and some more repetitive movements. Look down and forward of your right foot, and I want you to just step the back foot in, put more weight in the right heel, so as you lean forward, you can float the leg up, and then tap the knees. Float the leg back, tap the knees. Float the leg back. Now tap the knees. As you float the leg back, curl the toes under, come right to reverse warrior. Find heel to arch alignment and just breathe through that whole right side. Draw the right shin away from you. Tip off to the left even more. Now inhale, come up, thumbs to heart. We're gonna lean over that right leg. Tap your knees together. Left heel to sits bones as you sit back into chair. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chair, tap the knees. Twice more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, tap the knees. Left heel to sits bone. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, come to that flamingo chair. And then get your hands down as you extend through the left hip. Soften the right knee, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, revolved half moon. Stretch your right arm up. Now inhale here. Lengthen from crown of head to left toes. Look down the whole time. So as we exhale, we'll bend both knees and just tap left knee to right calf. And then inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, get smaller, tap. Try not to dump all your weight in that left hand. Inhale, right hip back. Exhale, tap the calf. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap the calf. And then stand on the right leg for crane. Both arms up. Circle the left arm back, right hand to shin. Stay or straighten the leg, grab light edge of foot. Charge the right thigh bone back behind you. And then cinch all around the spine. Look at the left foot, so forward. Release it. And just cartwheel your hands right to standing splits. Bend the standing knee as much as you need. And then get your hands down. So same options. You can hop back to chaturanga from here. Or lean shoulders over wrists. Get strong through the left leg. Flex pointer floint. Hug in of the thighs. And then little hops, kick your heel to your butt. If you're getting hang time, you can stay with thigh to chest, reaching up through the left foot. Hug back to your belly. Maybe straight up and down. And then take it through your flow. And then stretch your right leg up, lean your shoulders towards your wrists, and then hop and switch your legs. Doesn't have to be fast. You can just hold the leg up if you want. Let's do 20 more. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Land on the left leg. And then step it between. And then come back up to crescent. Take a breath in. Bring the back knee down, so back to your compact lunge. Inhale, lift the back knee, straighten both knees. On your exhale, bring your back knee down, open side of mat, straighten the right leg. So kickstand that left shin behind you. And we're gonna lean to our left, arms overhead. The right ribs behind you. And then inhale, kickstand, back to center, crescent lunge, lift and straighten both legs. Exhale, bring your back knee down, open up and lean. Front ribs back. Inhale, crescent, straighten legs. Exhale, side of mat, lean. Try to get as long as you can from heel to pinkies. So as you come into that lean, you're not just rounding into it. Lift through the left side body, hug back through the front ribs and belly. Let's do 2 more. One more. And then as you come into your low lunge, lift the back knee and sneak right into horse. Interlace your fingers. Maybe take a hop. Come back to your low lunge. Lean. So just those 2. Low lunge to horse, maybe a hop. Low lunge to lean. Straighten the right leg. Low lunge to horse, maybe a hop. Low lunge to lean. Really tapping into the lateral stabilizers here. Again, try not to get too rigid. Keep the breath moving. Let's do 1 more. Come into horse and pause. Lengthen the tailbone down, knit the front ribs back. Try to lift through the inner arches and then drop through the hips. Soften through your gaze. And then we're going to take our torso to the left for Skandasana. Use your hands as needed. Straighten your right leg. Maybe with the left hand down as you roll your chest open. Stay or bind. But squeeze your right quad to the bone and lift through the left side body. Take 1 more full breath. And then get your hands down, pivot around to frame your right foot. Step your back foot in. And so set it for pyramid, but stay high in the ball of your left foot. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, lengthen your spine, bend your right knee a little. Now walk your hands out, press through the palms like you would in down dog. And as you straighten your right leg, I want you to drop your head between your arms. And keep as much of a bend in that right knee to keep pressure in the hands as you hug the skin of the right hip back. And then encourage your left heel to sink down, your back heel to get a nice stretch through the left calf as well. So upper back broad, legs growing longer, pelvic floor lifting. Now take the bottom plane of the heart forward. Take 1 more full breath. Soften the right knee into runner's lunge. We're going to come into side plank. Ground the left heel. Draw your right thigh up. Keep plugging your right shoulder in the socket. Square your chest and hook your right knee to your right upper arm. Open up. Lift the thigh. Square it off. Knee to tricep. Open up. Lift. Square, knee to upper arm. Now keep that. You might even take your hand to your shin and lift it higher. Now bring your left hand under shoulder, spin to ball of left foot. Keep your right knee to your upper arm. As we take it to side plank, and then feel free to stretch the arm and leg up or grab the foot. Hug your left hip in, and then extend out. Wild thing, release what you have, lift up, and then down dog splits. Straight leg up and back. Point, flex or point your right foot, high in the ball your left. Lean your shoulders forward and take those L hops off your leg. Keep hopping forward. It can be little hops. If you're getting straight up and down, awesome, or hold your L, flex, point, or float your feet. Hug into the center line, claw the mat. If you're straight up and down, toe tap, take it through a pike. Can you tap your forearms? Take it between your hands. Inhale, lengthen, fold, and melt. One more full breath. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, thumbs to heart. That was half of one round. So second side, here we go. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen out. Step or hop back, chaturanga, or skip entirely. Down dog. And then ripple forward to plank pose. 6 under and over mountain climbers, chaturanga. Here we go. You can skip the chaturanga. Maybe it's a single leg chaturanga. Don't let the hips lift too high. Dig deep from your belly. Few more rounds, you got this. Finish up with the right leg up. Pause. And then take it to scissor leg plank. So sweep that leg across. Get the toes just as far forward as you can. Hug the skin of the right hip back. Squeeze the thighs together and then extend the sides of the heart out. Curl the belly back. And then drop your hip down. So it's like a variation of half pigeon. Scoop the right hip underneath you. You might bend the right knee a little. So you can lighten the weight on the hands. You might walk the hands to the right. Maybe bring the elbows down. And again, check in with the shoulders. Continue to lengthen the chest. As you plug your arms in their sockets, that'll naturally happen more and more. And then back to center. So now we surf through gravity. So bend that right knee as much as you need to. So really anchored through that right hip. Lean forward as much as you need to, hands to heart. And then we'll open side of mat as we draw left knee in, draw it high. We're gonna pretend we're gonna step it forward, but not. Hover. I like to sweep my arms, but lift my low back. And then take it back. As you sweep it back, we're not curling toes under, but internally rotate the thigh and then lift the chest. Again, knee high. Lift up, hover, and then knee high, hug it in, take it back. Draw the knee in, get it as high as you can, but sit up tall, hover. Take it back. Try to square the hips. Lift the chest. Ooh la la. Take it forward. And then now step it down. Draw your bottom heel in. Find Ardha Matsyendrasana shape of the legs. Lift the low back. And then lean the chest forward so you can stand on that left foot. Just step your right leg back, come up to crescent lunge. Feel the power of the legs, support of the hips. Take an inhale and tap your right knee. And then straighten the legs. Tap the back knee. Straighten. Just 2 more. Tap. Straighten. And tap. Now keep the left knee bent, crescent lunge. Thumbs to heart, inhale, lengthen. Now twist, elbow to knee. Suck your left elbow back. Broaden your upper back as you lean forward. Get lighter and lighter on that right foot to float it up. And then tap the knees or calf. And then float the leg. You can tap the foot down if you need to. 3 more, tap. Extend the hip. Tap. Extend. Tap. Extend. Reverse warrior, land the foot and tip to your right. Just make sure you heel toe that left foot to your right. You come to heel to arch alignment. And then draw left inner to outer knee. Keep tracking the left knee over the second toe. And then exhale, thumbs to heart. Start to square your chest. Come halfway forward and tap the knees. Inhale, reverse. 3 more. Exhale, lift the belly. Tap the knees, weight in left heel. Right heel to sits bone. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, chair. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, single leg, chair. And then slowly extend the right leg back. Just get your hands down. Soften the left knee as you lengthen the front body. Right hand to block or under shoulder revolved, half moon. Skin a left hip back, look down the right arm. Take a breath in. Just bend both knees and tap somewhere on that left calf, breath out. Inhale, get long. Exhale, tap. Get shorter. Inhale, lengthen. Stay light on the right hand as you tap the calf. Heavy in the heel. 1 more. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, sit, tap, and stand. Crane. Left hand to shin, right arm up, and then circle it back. Stay there or grab blade edge of foot. Reach the arms apart. Try to grow taller here. Center around the waist. Take the gaze to the right foot. Inhale. We'll cartwheel the hands. Warrior 3 to standing splits. Internally rotate that right leg. Soften the left knee as you fold over the thigh. And then hands flat. Choose your exit. Try not to roll your right hip open. That's going to take you right out of balance. Connect to the end points. Grow taller. Vinyasa. Stretch your left leg up. Lean the shoulders towards the wrist. Hop and switch. Keep it going. You got this. It's the last push for the most part. You can drop your head, look back toward your feet, or look between your thumbs. But try to lift from the low, deep belly, the sacrum. Less of the neck, less of the jaw. Maybe smile, chuckle, pretend it's fun. Almost there. Last one, hold your left leg up, down dog splits, and then step it between. Find your compact low lunge, arms up. And then curl the back toes under, straighten both legs. And then exhale, bring your right knee down. Lean, arms overhead. Hug your left ribs back. Curl the toes under, lift the right knee, straighten. Kickstand the right shin. Left leg straightens, lean. Low lunge. Straight legs, lift up. Low lunge, lean. Lift the right side body. Low lunge, lift straight up. Kickstand and lean. Twice more, we'll add on. Lift up, lean right. Lift up, lean right. And as we find low lunge, just lift the right knee and sneak to horse. Maybe a hop. Low lunge to lean, and just those two. Low lunge to horse, nice and stealth. Lean to the right. Low lunge to horse, maybe a hop. Low lunge to lean. Low lunge to horse, maybe the hop. Low lunge to lean. Two more. All right, from your low lunge, find your horse. Soften anywhere that's just holding tension. And then soften your gaze. Keep the right knee bent, Skandasana. Straighten the left leg. Bind or just keep the hands down. Squeeze your left quad. Lift up through the right side. Definitely building heat today. Take another full breath. All right, so pivot around, frame your left foot, set up for pyramid. However, we're gonna stay high in the ball of the foot. Now, fingers under shoulders, you might use blocks here, right? Bend your left knee, lengthen the spine, all right? And then keep that as you push the mat away. Lift the left toes, ball of foot pushes the mat away from you as the left hip moves back in opposition. Now get your hands down, drop your head. I want you to apply some pressure in your hands without losing the power of the left leg. Now reset, inhale, flat back. Soften left knee as you bow, straighten. Wrap the triceps down and then reach through the right heel. towards the floor without it coming down entirely. Just feel longer, creating a little more suppleness and length through the right calf. Keep scooping the belly in and out. Bottom plane of the heart, forward and down. Take one more full breath. Runner's lunge. We'll ground the right foot. Come into side plank. Lift from the left inner thigh. And then start to square your chest to hook the knee high to that left upper arm. Side plank, roll open. High plank, knee to left, try. Side plank, lift from the inseam. High plank, connect. Use your right hand to get the knee higher. Now hold it there, right hand down. Keep the knee to upper arm, side plank. Maybe extend the leg. You might find hand around foot as you push through the right foot and roll open through the chest. Take an inhale there. Wild thing, left leg behind, lift up and out. Move to the right thumb, hug in from your belly. Down dog splits, leg up and back. And then lean your shoulders forward, flex pointer, float your left foot. Take those hops off your right leg. They might be small and low. Standing forward fold is where we meet. If you're getting the hang time, yogis, can you take both legs straight up? Or just hold the L. We're gonna come through a forward fold, so pike the legs, sacrum back, squeeze the thighs together. Toes to forearm. Feet between. Nicely done, just let it go. Take an inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, and fold heavy. Come up to stand there, inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale and lengthen. Vinyasa, step, hop, float, or skip. And then stretch your right leg up. Now I want you to take your right leg behind your left and then walk your left foot to the right side of the mat. So your legs are crossed above the knees, left leg in front. And then bring the knees down. We're gonna open the heels and sit back. And then with the knees stacked, finding a little hip release, Gomukhasana, you can take the right arm up. Maybe left hand behind. Stay upright or fold forward. If you're in the fold, inhale and sit up. Exhale, release. Use your core to lean back. The top leg is gonna go straight. The right heel is gonna come to the inseam. Take an inhale, lift the low back, and then exhale, fold over that thigh. Try to rotate slightly to your left. And then plug the left thigh bone back as you inhale and lengthen out. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, sit up. We're gonna spin to our right. Left toes will be curled under. Plant the palms, come right to core plank. Single-legged plank, hinge forward, chaturanga. Take it all the way to the belly. And then just point both toes back. Walk your hands forward and come to Sphinx. Anchor through the thighs, the pubic bone, and then maybe bend right knee. You can turn your left forearm in, reach back for the foot. And keep that right thigh down. If it feels accessible, you might reach back with that left hand as well. Take an inhale. Soften the grip. And slowly come out, second side. Elbows under shoulders, pubic bone down. Lift the sides of the heart. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your left hand. You can turn the right forearm in. Hug into the thighs. Rotate left ribs to right. And just keep lifting up. Maybe soften enough to reach back with the right hand. And then retract the shoulder blades and grow taller. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the navel. Full breath here. Slowly release. Take it back. Child's pose. Inhale, cat. And then upward facing, burst the heart. Downward facing. Take a full breath there. From your down dog, just lift the left leg high. We're gonna cross it behind towards the right side of the mat. Pick up your right foot and just scoot it over towards the left side of the mat. So the right thigh's on top. And just push the hips back, squeeze your thighs, enjoy what it creates in your low back. And just hinge forward to bring the knees down. Separate the heels enough. We'll come into cow face, right knee on top. You can add on left arm up. Or omit that and fold forward. Just take one more full breath. And then inhale and sit up. So the right leg's gonna go straight. Left heel to inseam. And then inhale, lift the low back. Exhale, full navel over thigh. Inhale, re-extend. Plug your right thigh bone back. Push heel to inner thigh as you fold. And then come back to just anchoring the pelvis. And then feel how you lengthen out of it just by that subtle awareness. That subtle shift of just releasing where we might just hold tension unconsciously. And inhale, shift the gaze to your foot. On your exhale, sit up. We're going to spin around to our left. Right toes curl under, left knee to chest. Core plank. Inhale, single-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. upward facing. And then down dog. Bring your knees down. Option, set your elbows down, walk them out, puppy pose. Option 2, dolphin. You can have your hands clasped or palms pressed. But walk your elbows in enough and push them out of the way as you hover your knees. And then plug your shoulders in their sockets. So you might do that before you lift your knees. Notice the difference. Then lift the hips and walk the feet in, but ears between biceps. Option 3 is to get upside down, Pinchamayurasana. If you can drop your gaze there. And get heavier through the elbow tips as you engage the side ribs and lift the legs out of the waist, so up. Lengthen the waist, squeeze the thighs, squeeze your glutes, hug in, and then chin to chest, lift up. And just letting the blood flow to switch. So all this breath work, kapalbhati, all the twists, and moving just more with that precision is so beneficial for the whole flush of the lymphatics, the circulation. Come out when you're ready. And something I really adore about having a home practice is the ability to tap into that mindfulness. I can a lot of times get lost when there's distractions or you're in a room full of people. And when you're ready, take a final vinyasa or just hop through to a seat. You might find tabletop and find some barrel rolls, cow and cat. And just take it all the way to your back. And then last pose is for you to decide. So it might be early start to Shavasana, which is it's always a good idea. Happy baby, maybe a block under the sacrum. If you're feeling like you want more of the benefits of an inversion, you can take legs up the wall or block under the sacrum. Might be full wheel or bridge. And if you're in a pose, you can stay in comfortably for Shavasana. Go ahead. And just take one last clearing breath. Inhale through the nose, fill up. And then open your mouth. And drop right in. And if you are able, it might be nice to just stay and continue your meditation practice. Or slowly just rock up to a seat. And just sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. And just acknowledge what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. And for me, I feel this unspoken, this gratitude, being able to share and be connected. Through resources that are safe and attainable, not having to reach beyond or rely on outside factors. In many ways, what we need most is already with us. And just highlight whatever it is that you're feeling. Pick out the good stuff. Notice how it makes you feel. And then in gratitude, just bow your gaze. Namaste.